then they won the election. Fine. When the by-election came about, I went to him to contest. He said, KOGAR, we can't allow two brothers to come from one house to contest. So therefore, I was supporting him because we need balance in the country. I said, no problem, but I will contest. And then when I left Jerry office and I went home 2 days after I was in my office, Senator Johnson called me. He said, may his soul rest in peace. Batua, he was photographer and also aide to him. He from Leopley, Leopley. He called him and said, go and call KOGAR to come. He came at COS Sidiki Traore then when I was sitting in the office. He called and said, Senator Johnson said he want to see you. I said, okay. So I told Sidiki, say, as we going, when you get inside test and the Johnson say what you about to say, we'll record it. When you agree, you record him. When you say no, then me, I will not honor it. Because I don't want something tomorrow for people to malade my character. When we went there, we told Senator Johnson, say, yes, record me from start to end. He started by quoting Bible, how there was a king in the Bible. When the king went on the front, he was becoming exhausted. And in his kingdom, the enemy was engulfing on his kingdom, and he had no other option. But his nephew, that he and the both of them, he never used to speak. He called him and asked him to go in his defense on the war front because his enemy had circled him. That was Senator Johnson speak. The recordings are still around the world today, because he had been surrounded by his enemy. He said, KOGAR, I call you to tell you that I don't know where you and myself confusion started from. Every day we just want to see each other, we hate each other for nothing. You are not doing anything to me, I am not doing anything to you. But every day we're making plow. But I call you today to tell you that if I had done anything wrong to you, forgive me. If you had done anything wrong to me too, I forgive you. But this senatorial election, I want you to contest. Even if you don't win, contest. Now I left from there. He blessed me, he prayed over me, and I left. He went to KOUNG and told KOUNG that the vice president that I will support KOGAR because I don't want my people back home to look at me otherwise. I don't know where my old age will go. And KOUNG said, okay, no problem, I will support Yang. That election win. When I was defeated, I never waited for the election result. I conceded defeat because of peace. The Senator Johnson today, may his soul rest in peace. If I succeed him, it is my belief that the fact that Senator Johnson stood back Vice President KOUNG to me today to become Vice President, to me representative, to me senator, to me Vice President today. If I go against KOUNG, it means I'm going against Senator Johnson. That's how I look at things to be. And now how I took him to be, number one, he's my nephew. Number two, he's my little brother. Number three, he's our president now, vice president of the country. But my disappointment is, number one, that the vice president often tell me since he got a seat as vice president, how many persons have I recommended in this government to serve in the government as presidential appointee? Zero. Every appointment in Nima County was done by him. Zero. I don't want to name names. He and I will discuss something as a brother. To implement it, you will bypass me and do different things. I don't talk on it. Because he listening to the people that gossiping to him that KOGAR will fire you. But he not looking at the time he and myself became representative, what we used to do together. But people now who want to get close proximity to him, he listening to them more. That's the situation today. Look at what happened in district number 5. If my brother sincerely want to work with me, he's not listening to gossip. And we're working in harmony with respect to each other. You don't think he's supposed to call me and say, my man, the election here. Why you're thinking? Because you are the one over there. Anybody like regular man, I will declare support for that person. It's a dumb deal for me to knock my chest in the district and say, we're carrying the person. And the vice president said, no objection. The senator who came from there, the senator of the candidate say that the person, one party mandate will support the person. But on the contrary, that we agree on something, you deviated from it. Those of you that say that are young folks over there, if I had gone over ready to challenge that I will support a Gossip Mekwa by all means, or I will support Koto Bori Badia by all means, openly declare, and he's supporting Koto, how the world will look at us. So as an elderly person, I decided to waive everything and say I will not do it. I will be neutral. My neutrality was based on endurance, but I was hurt and felt disgrace in my own district. So I'm not against him, but he doesn't want to lead the neck of Nima County. When you are elected as a senator, it is a full responsibility to take charge of the county. Not vice president, not president. Do you guys want me to sit supinely and be happy when this such a thing is going on? Then what made me senator? Even the party that the old man left for all, may his soul rest in peace. I'm looking there like an ostracized person. You don't dignify me. You want to tell me I'm not organized? Why you think the Nimapo elected me as a senator? And that respect is not given to me. But for now, I'm looking up to the president because I told him on this set of fashion. If he look into it, fine. If he doesn't look into it, fine. I don't back and blow. And in my life, I will never undermine anybody in my life. When you do me wrong, I'll tell you straight. You like it, you take it. You don't like it, you what you call. You want her to reconcile, we reconcile. They counted at my neighbor's screen last. And I was elected duty as a senator. You gave me confirmation power. But I'm coerced to confirm people. So with people who saying that the vice president and myself will not work together, I think the vice president doesn't want to work with me. I want to say it clearly to the public so they can understand. We supposed to be knocking our chest and say we'll turn Nima County over to any political party, but we are being subjected like a bare ball. And I asked Samuel Kuga not going to accept that. So with your question, whether there's a bad blood, what have you, I let it be clear to point. What I'm saying here is what's happening. It's not secret. The vice president is listening to people that, oh, that man there, pretty soon he will be vice president running me to somebody. So he believe in it. Maybe he want to elevate me. But for me, the vice Senator Johnson May supported him to become vice president through Buakai. I think I should respect that. But on the contrary, they will not see my face because I'm not happy with the way I've been treated. I'm not be treated one labor in a political party that I believe I've been handling party that is heavily controlled by different county. Then Iman Baya, people want to respect me and sit down. So to answer your question, that's the answer there. If there is any other question, you can come ahead.
Thank you. I think this is the question where everybody been waiting for. You made a show gone quiet.
A lot have been said.
You know, not because you're my second. Always disagree. I can tell anybody anytime. When want to fire, you will come and shake your hand and say, I will fire you. That who I know you to. Maybe because I'm not been in Labrador for years now, so maybe you can pass behind the horse. Lastly, because you're a politician, they can't trust you. You can change over there. So my last question is if they read my role, the disagreement and disunity and the gossip where they hear say they say KOGAR want to be the day, CDC want to carry KOGAR, coming bringing 3 million, but they say waiting for KOGAR. If this thing continue, do you think you will stay with NDR or you will find another home?
CNC waiting for the mail.
Well, we'll take you all. You're not going to your predictive behavior.
Probably CNC waiting for the mail.
I think the
Senator
Senator
KOGAR,
lead.
you are muted.
Semo, you are muted.
Senator, you are muted. Can you please unmute yourself? Okay, great.
Yeah, Mr. Gwiwon. You know, a good for us to be realistic. And I also appreciate you guys for the level of professionalism and level of exposures that you guys are trying to bring to the disco. I must commend you guys.
Soon start hitting
But
you.
where we,
If they say we're not getting against you, we get a lot of things against you. We'll hit you hard too.
well, I'm a politician, you get anything
Yeah,
against me, I don't know.
yeah.
Oh, man, I'm a rock.
Without a senator talk, man, if you not get a senator chance to talk, you not can Liberia. How you know saying what you want that you dig a short man and you want to
Like, hello.
Yeah, Senator, let's hear you.
In the first place, I pledge to the Nima people that when elected, I'm going to unify the Nimayan. But whenever they are ill in society, we must talk it. As I speak to you, I'm engaging garrison. A garrison initiation was started by the vice president, I must admit. We're talking. I'm talking to who in studio there as my little brother that we need to see reason to collaborate, to work together. As I speak, I'm in speech with Manans Ide Gonglo Way. I'm discussing with them on a daily basis. I'm also in conversation with my brother Tobo from district number 4 who contested for the Senate. For him, he walked to my office and extended an olive branch. I must commend him on this stage. If Nimba will make determination for anybody, Nimba should hold together first. All those, whether you opposition, you position, all you don't unite. The Musa ability and honorability. I'm going to call him on the board. Every one of them got to come. They gave me the power. What are they opposing? But they gave me the power to be the senator, to advocate on your behalf. In order to decide the destiny of this country, forward march to the Republic of Liberia, we must unite first. We must tell each other the better truth. Sit down and discuss what our like and dislike. And I believe from there we can unite and have amalgamate forces to have one front. I believe before 2029 election, Nimaya will go together. I'm of the conviction. I'm telling you, I'm not God, but I'm speaking with conviction that Nima left great men behind, and these men going to stand and always represent Nima as a Nimbayan, like the late Priwaji, like the late Tomo Gongamo Kuonkwa, like the late Jasin Fiado, like the late DK Wonsalie, like the late Blozotowe, Toazama Sogbe, Woto Manglu, and etc. There must be somebody that will succeed them. And in order to succeed, you must unite the people and talk with one front. Nemayan, we need to unite. And governance,
My
unity.
follow-up question, before we go to my follow-up question, Senator, you said you're talking to Garrison, you're talking to all the other people you named not too long ago. You're talking to bring them under one umbrella, under the VP to support him, like you said, your brother, your late brother, and your colleagues, or you want to find another home. Tell us, because plenty of people listening that are breaking news want to know where you going, where you taking all the people.
In the first place, after election and a peace, you answer one question, I ask you a question, you will answer.
We want a peace. But
After election,
we want
man, after
we want
election,
that will make news for us.
after election, listen, after election at peace, And in politics, there are negotiations. Your ability to convince others to subscribe to your ideology make you a good politician. But equally so, you should do it on a peaceful atmosphere. Nobody should be hurt. Everybody should be respected as a citizen of the country, and their views should be heard. And what are their lapses? What are the lapses? We all need to be told. Then we can make an informed position for unity.
I mean, the man talking to all the way we need to be looking at it to go run a campaign district. Father, when you talking about, he say he carry what to Jeremiah. How you know?
Thank you.
I'm done with my question. You John go to Mark. He can't make noise.
Thank you so much.
The first thing
I mean,
is Senator KOGAR said he refused money and pick up from CDC to support that he supported the current vice president Mark KOGAR coming to carry all of you to KOUNG.
Thank you very much, DK. Thank you for that question. That question sparked a lot of explanation from the senator. I mean, we as journalists, we got a couple of stories to write from this tonight.
See one journey again.
You don't buy me over you, so I beg you. You got no right to criticize me here tonight. Let's go to you, Mark. Your 2 questions to the senator from you. We go to. I beg you. Let's go straight to our question.
We want to say thank you. Good evening to all of you. Good morning and good afternoon to you all per your locations. And Honorable Senator, we want to say thank you for being on the show. We'll always be happy that you come on the show to sometimes be able to give us more audience. And like you said, applauding us for being professional is another courage that you also giving us. And we also happy and bestow this courage to DK, Way, Jion, and the rest of the guys, the CEO, Avi, for making us to have our own platform. That's what NIMA is, and will always be great. My first question to you, Honorable Senator, is that you talk about the president that is being elected should be able to concur with you, show you some of those things that you want to undertake in the district. Then you can also make your provision on that, and then people can collaborate and make forces and see how the work will be done. When you were representative of the district, were you also bringing forth projects to Senator Johnson as a senator, Jeremiah KOUNG as a senator, or Thomas Grupi as a senator, so that the both of you can work together, or you were single-handedly carrying on your development?
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you for your questions. You see in the Buto police, the Buto not Myasiriya, but the superintendent compound.
Mm-hmm.
They were building collaboration in consultation with them. I think D-Way can relate that. At that time, D-Way in Liberia to build that superintendent compound. They were informed. When the 68,000 were appropriated for legislature in each district, they were informed. And then when Thomas Grupi were about to erect a guest house in Wibiera too, I was also informed. We went there for the groundbreaking. It was late that Senator Johnson brought project in Gomable. He brought in guest house project, and then guest house project where he and myself discussed, and I told him that yes. He asked me, he said, beside the guest house, what do you want me to do in the town? I said, well, I built a youth center over there, a level roofing. Then he said, okay, I will take that one and add it to the guest house. Then I told the project that in Liberia, I told him that Liberia people don't have school. Liberia people don't have school, so I'm going to build a school there in the market hall in Goma Play. We're going to complete it. So they are currently building a Liberia school, and I'm aware of the project he had in Goma Play. But before then, there was some level of friction, I must admit. But the issue of legislating earmarking on later. But the one that they to. Like the school building in Sierra Village, like the school building in Tiapley. The first person who assisted me for that school in Tiapley, later was the vice president when he was senator. He provided some steel and some cement. He contributed. And so far, so good. These are things. Because I informed him about that project, and he was the first that contributed towards it. So to some level, they were informed one way or the other.
So it means you're collaborating.
Mm-hmm. We
Okay.
were.
Thank you,
So,
Mike. Your last question.
okay. My second question will come in two forms. They will go out of the B to the A. When you were being given the opportunity by all of us in BAN for you to jump over Senator Johnson body, because most persons felt that when the vice president called us for consultation, I would have said no. I coming from a traditional background, no, normally nobody will allow the hero to go without leaving his soul behind. So I was the first person who said it's supposed to be done and it should come from the family. You cannot do it from elsewhere unless there's no one from the family. And what we're being told there was when you jump over the body, everything about Senator Johnson, you're going to spearhead it. In our tradition, sometimes even down to the wife, they can give you the wife, the property, the children, and then the culture.
Why do you mean
So since we were into political arena, it means the party should be. So since the day you have been given the opportunity and we are into politics, it means the party should be given to you. Why you think about this time the NDR people are now waiting to make you the political leader of the party? Second question is, why is it that in Ganto, when KOUNG was leaving the representative position to go to the Senate and successfully he won. He was given the opportunity by Senator Johnson that he should make decision on who should go on the NDR ticket. And based on that, he nominated Mawen and told Tato Palis to sit aside. And Tato Palis stepped out of the position. And he on Okun was the one who nominated Mawen and Senator Johnson accepted it. Why you think the NDR people not waiting to give you they were not waiting to give you the opportunity to select the candidate to replace you in the district?
So these are two that double blow question there.
Yeah.
Okay, well
Yeah.
let me first of all start with the
Why
one
they
I have
never
to.
give they are not giving you the godfather position based on the tradition? Why they are not giving you the party? Why they are not giving you the godfather position in the party? And then second to that, why they never give you the opportunity to nominate someone from the district so that they can put weight behind the person?
Yeah, thank you for your double blow question. Question. Now let's begin with the one that from Ban. Yeah, that is the traditional aspect of it. And graciously, I'm happy that today you acknowledge that and you consented to it and you even abrogated it. You agree to it. Now, you talk about the aspect that has to do with taking domino or the inheritance. I mean, the property assets of any deceased. Uh,
Inheriting.
yeah, in our tradition, when a man is married in the Western culture, then it becomes culture deficient. Because in our literal culture where they go and pay bride price, which is also acceptable in our jurisprudence, though aspect can be exhibited. The woman will belong to the man who assume the responsibility to take charge. No question about it. The only thing the family will come and say who our sister left with, and then the person will say, or the father, if alive, will say, well, your daughter left with our son. So anything will refer to our son, but we are in charge. Now, the issue of Senator Johnson, the elders decided that you assume the responsibility because they knew what it meant to be, and you knew it. But our politics, we all went into the race. The one that has to do with the family property, I got to be very meticulous. I would not say because our uncle and just intrude into the family property and make decision without hearing from them. The school, all the assets that President Johnson left, I have approached it, madam. That's the role I'm supposed to play. Madam, everything has subsided. You need to call your children together and you sit and have a meeting and tell them that, look, your father is no more. I am your mother, but this is why your father left with us. What can we do? I have said it. So it left with the madam to play the motherly role. But within the interim, after the mother accepted to have meeting, some of the children went over social media and began to denigrate and insult and what have you. She brought it to my attention. And I called the children, even they are gone to a court, they are going to a lawyer, inviting a woman that they had the father property and they don't have access. I called them and I said, look, the next time I see you people going to any lawyer, I will deal with you and your uncle. You don't want to be disgracing the family. And the children listen to me. They respect them and said, uncle, we will not do anything like that again. They asked me, say, but the money we pay to lawyer, I said that money go in vain. That one that Ami told me, I said, your uncle never told you to go there, so forgot about it. They waive it. And then later, the issue of the death of Twinwangba King in body's son. But the way in which he was crying, it also degenerated into some level of friction. And the children took an affront. They felt that they were disrespected, their brother died, but the way in which your mother cried is scared to come to the whole SYC. And when I talked to Buddy again, I said, Buddy, you have to calm down. I know you are not feeling good because what happened to you happened to anybody. You will say anything against your will. But I beg you, these are your children. Calm down, let the children come in the yard. Buddy agreed. But the children, they respected me. They refused to come to go bury their brother. I got problem with that. So in this life, I set up a committee because what constitutes corruption is you supposed to make that people supposed to make the decision on your behalf. If you preside over that decision, any decision you take will be conflicted. If I told sir and say, buddy is right, the children will say, oh, the men are our far wife, so now that he white, that everything he say he will wrong. If I go on the children's side again, they say that man a wicked man. He forgot about his own brother where that left and looking at the children going against a woman. So what I did, I called Mervyn Yelu. He's a reverend, and he worked with Senator Johnson for a very long time. They ran the church together. And I said, Reverend, I'm heading you as a committee. I mean, I'm appointing you as a committee head, Moses Yah, Jerome Bagley, to call the children and body to sit down and see how we can reconcile them. Then we can force on the issue of the property. So that discussion was held, and I left and went to Morocco. When I came by, too had gone Ghana, and the other children. After this death, when the issue of the saga at the university occurred, I called the madam and said, you see what I was talking about, some of the things coming so. We are not discussing what the foul mile of the school, the people are demonstrating. And majority of the things are going on, I the one the public will be looking at. They will say are insensitive. And just what I've been saying that what coming so. She got angry with me one way or the other. But however, she myself we came to an understanding that we should address the issue and see how bad we can go as a family to conclude the issue that has to do with whatsoever belongs. She called me the last time that I want for the children to come so we can sit down and talk about the property. But since I came Ganta, I've not gone Monrovia, I've been giving her excuses. And then the demonstration came that how I went to the campus and called the children in the yard, and we sort of a committee now to report within 2 weeks. After 3 weeks, then we'll get to them to engage and get the understanding so that we can force ahead. And the committee have been set up. Dr. Wonkeyo, who is the director for higher education, is the head of the committee that has to do with the university. And then Melvin Yelu is a negotiating chairman to see how he can bring the children together, that we can sit down and involve the sisters of Senator Johnson and brother, so we can see how best we can force our. So there where we are. With that, there is an understanding between us, and I think we will come to a logical conclusion on that. Now, the second aspect that has to do with the issue of the by-election, as I already explained it, the party. He said that why I think the party doesn't want. Let me tell you something. Councillor Kopakua is a very good man to work with. And I don't want Councillor Kopakua position. I don't want to be chairman of the party. But the party should have somebody who will govern the party, because the man who was serving as a standard bearer is now a vice standard bearer for a political party, a vice president of a Republic of Liberia. So the party position of standard bearer, how do you call it, political leader cannot be in limbo. So the game being played is now with the executive member of the party. But one way or the other, there is some influential person in the buyer that trying to influence them to thwart their decision. But I am to where I am, and I believe that MDR will grow and will grow. So that's the answer to your question.
Thank you. Thank you so much. The senator have been here now for over 2 hours. Because of that grace, I beg you came late. Latecomer always have some penalties attached to them. You will ask one question, and after that, we ask the senator to give his parting comment. Please do that for us shortly. We've gone above our 3 hours on the show. We've gone over 12 minutes now.
Okay. Thank you, John. Let me say good evening to all the panelists. Yeah, Senator, I just have a question, and the question is your position now in MDR, because DA asked a question, the answer wasn't too clear. So your position now in MDR, and as the way things going, the back and roll going. If, because you are not precise, if this continues to 2028 or 29, as things have started at this, can you give the public or the NEMA people the insurance or the trust that when things continue, you will still be with the party MDR, or you will have a different direction to take because you are a factor if this continues? So I want to be precise on it. Thank you.
In the first place, the party, to every given situation, there is a period under review. The party will go for convention no matter the situation, either 2027 or 2028. No matter whatsoever thing they do, I'm an executive member of the party. Once you are elected, most especially one of the senior elected official, you are executive member of the party. It's in the bylaw and the constitution. I will continue to pay my dues. I owe in due recently because after the election, when I went in the state and came by, I not settled my due. I will be a full due payer, and I maintain my position as one of the executive members of the party. If the party continue to take decisions in my absence, I will still pay my due until we reach a convention. If they say they're not holding convention, where they will carry the party, that way now will know how are they carrying the party. Because the party, democratic tendency does not require one man saying. Everybody should have their saying. There's the reason why the issue of positions were elected. People that were elected in the position, elect with them. But the society is watching us who will sell their birthrights. The society is watching us because the decision you will make should reflect the image of the people. But when it is only done because an individual is influencing it, it will be glaring. What in the world now because majority when they intend to do wrong, they say, man, Liberia business like 1 week. But we'll take us on dossier. 10 years, 15 years ago, there are records there. So for one to say, if it better to live in the right direction, what people are doing cleverly is for me to say, okay, I resign from the party. Say, you see there, we told you see the man will not carry opinion in party anyway. I will be without MDR. They will leave it and go. That technique will not work with me. And before MDR go anywhere, it's our Mahama matter. We get to know how. It must be through democracy tendency. But where people will just get up overnight and make a determination, I will not go with that decision.
Thank you, Senator. Yeah, it was a pleasant time having you on the show here tonight.
But you're
You've
not
been
taking
amazing.
for unity party. You stay on unity party.
I beg you now, Mike. Let's
You say what?
try
What
to.
did you say?
No,
I
Senator,
said, stay on unity party. You're not taking from there to stay independently.
No. You are getting the whole thing wrong. There is no document trace that show that MDR signed memorandum or merger with Unity Party. But we did it in good faith. And I still remain in our position that we support the Unity Party and we still in support Unity Party, except on the contrary.
Thank you, Senator. Thank you so much. I beg you guys, let's stop highlighting the comments on the screen. I beg you, folks. Anyone that is doing that, I beg you, please. Let's stop that. Senator, in 1 minute 30 seconds.
I will respond when somebody make comment I don't see now.
Now, in 1 minute 30 seconds, I beg
Because you
you.
are saying that no, you got to be transparent. Once
How
Most
get
of
they say supposed to
one
do bold
because the
letter? They
comment
ready small letter. You can see it.
me I can see I get good outside.
But Joe protecting you. Joe saying we should stop highlighting it. So because your time, you go here for now. So you know when you hear all of you from you, when you hear the people can go high on you. But the
Right.
next time you come here, you will
My
account for
man,
all your stewardship about district.
Liberia doesn't believe in sectionalism. So forget about
Thank
your
you,
sectional
Senator.
politics.
I mean,
Thank
always
you, Senator.
But
attacking you.
without
Always
sectional
attacking
politics, then
you.
why you talk about
And
your country
and
party?
your people
And you fought.
and your people were sectionalists, they wouldn't have employed you before.
Okay, good. Now,
I'm
today
for your
The
district now.
Winnie are even saying to America. The Winnie are even saying to America why you refuse to grow.
Yeah. He
Joe, you see,
always
Joe
You
attacking
so
continue to
yourself
mute
to
me.
that
Oh,
will
it's
deal with
okay.
you. You go put your more in your poor business.
you, man. Man, always attacking you on the inland people. I don't know what we deal with it for the man. He always on
We're
the
getting
inland
better
people.
last water
My
to drink
man,
and
you not
grow.
good in la man, you aladula man. So that's what.
I mute you.
I don't know who muted you. My hands are up. But Senator,
But
in 1 minute 30
mute man.
seconds,
We want a man to respond to what we say we're getting better last water to drink. Mute.
Senator, in 1 minute 30 seconds, give us your parting comment. But I want you to respond to this. Now, with the growing, concern in Liberia, you can't find anything to eat now in the market. Have you resolved to eating chicken, or you
No,
still not eating
no.
chicken?
Chicken. I used to eat chicken from my childhood time. Oh no.
No, but Jana can when you're to do it, you can enchantment there.
So I used
Let
to eat chicken,
You can stop that.
except 2017 when I won the
Yeah.
2017 election.
Okay,
No, but man, listen at D. When I won the 2017 election, it was heavily contested by Senator Johnson and Mr. Riley Myers that I never won the election. We took the issue to the Myers Street in Sanikuli. Leaving the district to go, over 150 citizens follow me. We went with lodged at Geneton's residence. The very first day we had a hearing, they brought 18 witnesses to testify against me. In that process, after 5 witnesses passed, in the midst of everybody to that election head office, Sanikuli, a red rooster walked among the people without fear and favor walk and enter the hall, jump and step on the table that the magistrate was presiding on. There was complete quietude in the whole place. Nobody could open their mouth. And nobody could tell the chicken nobody could drive the chicken away. So the chicken jumped down. When the chicken got down, walked to my opponent, saw him. As soon as the chicken was taking essay, the man who was on the witness stand had 2 ID cards. He got fictitious name and he got a real name. Somebody sent me a note, say the person who's standing over there, he got 2 ID cards. Asking which one the one is the real one.
Yo, man, what?
When you went the session, he got 2 ID cards. The real name was different and the name was giving testimony. That how the case ended, they cuffed the gentleman. That how the election result ended. So from that, I told QA I would never eat chicken again. So now I have resumed taking chicken as my totem. I don't eat it. Any gathering I read, I can you get chicken in the soup. So I don't eat
Yeah,
chicken anymore.
that's true. It have enough decoder. That's true.
Thank you, Senator. Let's have your
The,
parting
the,
comment in
chick, the,
30
chick,
seconds.
the chicken broil, another adika I gave it to that man. How you can behave?
Senator, let's have your parting comment in 30 seconds.
I want to say thank you once again. I want to say thank you once again to say that our doors are open for reconciliation. It was our commitment to the people of Nima County and we will live up to it. In politics, you must disagree to agree. Any politician who doesn't agree disagreement, then you are not a politician. Because political ground is not church. When the pastor say hallelujah, everybody say amen. Yeah. So I believe those who listening under my voice, whether in Nima, whether in Monrovia, whether all part of the world, I have made myself clear that I'm not against anybody. But if the vice president listen to people who pumping him and looking at me with eagle eyes, if he didn't stop, then it means he just hate me for nothing. I don't have any bad intention for anybody. I can tell you for free. There's a reason why when something happens, I talk it clearly. I don't have it for anybody. My doors are open, but my rights will not be taken from me. Once I was elected as a senator of the country, I must be given the opportunity to recommend my citizen. It is my fiduciary responsibility. I can't sit now, a group of citizens crying on me for job. Then one individual supersedes everything he does, the country work, he does the nation work. Then who am I? I don't think that is the way we're supposed to go. We need to respect each other in this country. Politics should not be because I got the upper hand, so therefore I can suppress anybody. No, for me, I'm a water. When you tie me on the other side, I can bust another way to make way for me to live. We should respect each other. Whosoever attempting to intimidate me with voodoo, with sound of intimidation to say we'll bring somebody to do the Liberian way, they say that vla. I will die natural death. Nobody will kill me. Because when you kill me, that beat you and you will be cursed. The curse will forever remain on your head, and bloodstain will remain on your head, and you will not survive easily. You will end up with disgrace. How can you think, or why would you even think to take away somebody's life? For what? Then the police will look up to, you report their case to, they don't take record on the individual. Can you imagine? So if I were to die, like, yeah, Share, nobody will talk about it. They say, oh, but I remember, say, why get sugar, why you die for? Is that what the organ of sickness or disease on me? No. The president, Mr. Joseph Bogai, has not been bad to me. He right. If a vice president goes to the president and say, well, Nima Kandi and my country live with me, out of courtesy, teamwork, he will listen to him. I can't spoil a name for that. But in my mind, the vice president should reciprocate. In as much that you can go to the vice president or the president to say that anything that has Onimba, please refer to me. Equally so. When we make recommendations, it should be accepted as a legislator of the country. Then it show good faith. But you cannot be the only one that will take the shot. Then we live on a wayward. No, I don't think that's the proper way for us to go. And ask Samuel KOGAR will not accept it. I can tell you for free. Where the period of time that the Liverpool elected me for, the time elapsed, and they want to take their job, fine. But if the Liverpool know that I'm somebody who is a straight talker, and they know that I can defend them, fine. But my last comment is on this show or any other social media that anybody goes there to mention my name, please contact me. I will respond. It should not be one way because it is a professional way of dealing with situation where somebody come and discuss. You write all those that mention you want to contact them. That's a right. But whenever they mention me on the other side, on the contrary, whosoever, I should be brought to the same platform to discuss the issue. So for now, I want to say thank you ever so much. I want to thank the listening audience who sat under my voice this evening or this afternoon. I want to say thank you. I remain humble to serve the people of Nima County as you were elected to do their work. I'm calling on Representative Musa Berete, who is the political leader of CMC. I'm calling on Mike Bluon, who was one of the contestants against me. I'm calling on Councillor Garrison Daughter Yelu. I'm calling on Mana Ile Gonglo Way. And I'm calling on Wanake and my senior brother, Matenoke Timba, and all those political actors from Nimba that we need to sit around the table to discuss Nimba issue and push Nimba agenda to the outside wall. I will not say because as senator, I'm going to make decisions on behalf of the people without their input. That is a due respect. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Senator KOGAR. Thank you
KOGAR,
very
before
much.
you go, I want to appreciate God for your life. Even though I came late on the show,
Thank you.
and that aspect probably was there way. But I want to appreciate God for your life. And thank God that those who came against you, physically, God revealed them and their heart will not be able to be applied. And you succeeded in that.
You're not supposed to do it
We are
now.
grateful.
Thank you so much, Senator.
Oh man,
Thank you for
you
being
can say I can't eat nothing. I'm hungry now. Man, I
Yeah,
tell you.
go now, Senator. You can go now. We go for this break. When we come back, we dive into our concluding statement on the show. Thank you, folks. Thank you for listening to us tonight on the show. Again, we're in conversation with Senator Samuel Gongwen KOGAR of Nima County, speaking to us on a couple of issues ranging from local politics to national politics to here tonight on the show. We'd like to say thank you to Radio Senwe for relaying the show in San Nicole. Thank you to Voice of BKS for relaying the show tonight. But again, as always on the show, we always have our post-analysis era of the show. A lot was said by the senator tonight. We're going to give each person 1 minute to have their post-analysis and their concluding statement. Then we can end the show here tonight. We'll keep the CEO for the last comment because I think it is all due respect that we keep him at last to close us on the show tonight. But let's start with you, DK. You spark the conversation. You are one of the political actors of Nima, no matter how they want to put it, where they want to put it. but indeed you are one of the political actors of NIMA. Where do you see NIMA heading to? The senator spoke tonight in details. He said everything that he could have said. Where do you see NIMA heading as the One NIMA project stands ahead of 2029? Let's hear you. Are you there?
DK on phone.
You talking to me?
Yeah, okay, let's hold you, DK. Let's hold you for a bit. Bobby Wanty, let's hear you. You listen to the senator tonight. According to him, I want to work with the vice president, but it seems like the vice president doesn't want to work with me. If we must unite NIMA, we should start now ahead of 2029. If we need anything in 2029, we should start uniting NIMA County now. The vice president should stop listening to people around his circle that as Samuel Gomez KOGAR will fight him or in 2029 or before 2029, let him give him the due courtesy as a senator and let me work in my range. I have been talking to the vice president. He's not listening to me. Most of the appointment I have made to him behind the scene, he has not listened to that. He has done his own thing. Bobby, what say you on the senator discussion tonight? Bobby, are you there?
Well, thank you, John. The question is, where did I see NIMA County? Yeah, are you hearing me?
Yeah, Bobby, we are hearing you. Let's be fast now.
Are you hearing me?
We are hearing you, Bobby.
Good.
Bobby, yeah,
the question is where we see NIMA heading to. For me, personally, I saw as
go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, for me, I see NIMA heading for peace.
I think Bobby never giving problem because
Bobby, I think for some reason you guys are not hearing me. I have to go off and come back.
Okay, go off. Let's hear you, Shadrach. After you go to Siawete, Chris, and the rest of the panelists.
All right, thank you, Gian. Thank you so much. I love how the senator spoke his mind. You know, like Bobby trying to say, NIMA is heading for peace. You know, when people want peace, they will speak out. If KOGAR really want to maybe take a fighting position, he will not come out early to speak his mind for the public to know. So, like he spoke a man, I think he led with the vice president to also work in line with this. This is the first one, rather, so that they work together. Like he said, he calling on other political actors to come together to have peace and have the country move forward. It's just being a bold leader. So he spoke well, and I think that will be the peace at the end of the day. Except, all of us just want to be somehow the way they feel. But the way he spoke, there's nothing to hide. It's not a secret. It's a public news statement he made. Everyone heard it very well. It's almost like you in the house as a little brother, crying on your big brother whatsoever to know your dissatisfaction so you can work on it. So I think people in the US should see it as like, a starting point to make peace. So for me, I had a very confident of his statement, and as I'm coach about to work on things and get it on course. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shadrach. Chris, let's hear your 1 minute start.
You're not coming to me, you're going to Chris and all. Dr. Nya. We got Dr. Nya.
Okay, thank you.
That's what DK. But sorry, let's speak to Chris and we can come to you. Let's welcome to the show, Dr. Nya. Is it fun?
Okay. Thank you. For me, because as I listening from start to end while driving from work, and I think the positions in the KOGAR in right now, the people of NIMA are expecting more for him. And my letter advice to the VP will be to work along with the 2 senators in NIMA. So whenever they carry names to him for appointment, maybe that 1 or 2 persons, let him be able to look at it, critically, because If any fraud come between them right now, people will misinterpret them in Nimba. If they're not working together, the information that will go out there, it will sound in people's ear in the negative way. So it was just my advice to the VP that I work along with the two senators in Nima, so Nima can get a fair share of the cake, the national cake, and the sons and daughters in Nima who want to have governmental position, so they can get into that space. I believe that the VP want to build the left Senator Johnson to have total control on Nima, so he will able to pass through him. And look at Senator KOGAR too. My experience with him in the past, he's somebody too who like that do that market approach issue, and he wants things to happen too. So that both of them work together in the interest of the country, so our people can be able to get a fair share of the national cake. Thank you.
Thank you, Grace. Let's hear you, DK. What say you on tonight's show?
I think you can go to the guest
The man already.
Yeah. No, see you. I beg you. Let's hold you there. Let Dr. Yan speak. After that, we can come to you. Dr. Yan,
No,
welcome.
I'm not rushing to talk, but DK keep going on the phone, covering your mouth. So yeah, lean, go to somebody else.
Okay, Dr. Yan, let's hear you.
Why you say?
Yeah.
We didn't say anything. We said Dr. Yan, please.
But I mean, no, we can't bring two persons from Indiana together. It will be against our show policy. So let me speak.
Okay, DK, let's hear you. What say you about the senator appearance tonight?
My political leader is coming here. How they protect him?
They will protect. They play will protect all of them from Nima. You know that will pay our thing with all the things he's doing to all in our play. We'll stay protecting. Man, I want to give our job. We the United Party people, man, not giving our job, he's giving it to all the FOJ people.
But you can't go to the United Party people to get you job. You can't go to Joseph Barra to get you job.
The thing about you,
Now the people that are running, man.
Who came for them? Can't let people to say anything.
Go ahead, Gian. Go ahead to the next person. I meet the two men.
Okay. Dr. Yan, good evening and welcome to the show. It is to my knowledge that you watch the show or you monitor the show from your end.
Why you keep muting me? You don't want me on the show today?
Thank you. DK, wait. DK, relax. Relax a little bit. You get some GBs. Are you there? I know that one. Well, my name is Dr. Yan Volule. I'm from Indiana. Mike, rest assured that when the honorable man come to Indiana, we are here and we're receiving to the letter as Nimbai.
Thank you, but you don't carry your degree to Martin Colley.
Martin Colley,
ANC men here, they not let Martin Bene.
I'm from Nimba. My Martin Colley don't have nothing on sons and daughters of Nimba. You don't have nothing on us. We are clear.
But he frustrated Doc Cooper though.
Big brother Doc Cooper. Anyway, let me go. Yeah.
And a vice president can put a strategy there. That kind of man and a vice president can use to run a political error. That kind of man vice president using people in the country. I mean, you're talking about.
Yeah, Gio, thank you so much for this show. Gio,
I mean, I get to post for 4 years. We'll go for them close to camping. I cannot make.
Gio, you're doing a great job.
Protect the speaker, please.
I also want to tell the CEO for creating a platform for us, Nibaians, to hear our leaders, to hear one another, to hear all the things that are going on in our country. Our country is one of the political power hub of the nation. We can't do away with it, and only we can hold the country to be to where it is, and to even make it better. And hearing Senator KOGAR tonight, I've been one of the critics against Senator KOGAR. Meeting Senator KOGAR in person the first time in Minnesota, they're going Unico program. My thought process changed on Senator KOGAR. He's humble, he's down to earth, and he's a realist. He say it the way he see it. He don't hide his feelings, and that the type of leaders we want in our country. One thing the vice president forgetting to understand is he missing target. I know his quest for the presidency. He's too eagers for the presidency, but he missing the target to the route to the presidency. The target is to unite Nima, and he missing that. Hearing KOGAR tonight, it should be a wake-up call for the vice president. If it is not a wake-up call for the vice president, then I don't know which political journey he's on. So I'm grateful for a leader like KOGAR today. Now that the great leader that we have has gone, and another leader rising behind him. I know where the spirit of the late senator is tonight. He's proud that he left great men behind. Senator KOGAR, say what about him? Hearing him tonight, I feel good as a child of the mountain. Hearing him tonight, like I said, I have been a great real critic of KOGAR, but hearing KOGAR tonight, I think my thought process of KOGAR have changed totally. He's a leader, and that's a leader we should protect, and that's a leader that we should have. That's a leader that we all, especially the younger generation of Nima, that we should look up to. And Mike Leon, know that I ran campaign for you, not knowing you, but I ran campaign for you against KOGAR. Yeah. So, Gian, you're doing well with this show. I want to say thank you, my dear brother. Thank you. I will get with the CEO for me to get your number in pricing so we can talk sometime behind the scene. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I mean, you can recruit my son. You can recruit my son.
No, I'm recruiting him. No, CEO. You and myself, we here now. We here. We're not. I'm recruiting the man. They platform for us. The men are going anywhere.
Yeah, I'm blessed with you.
DJ, let's hear you.
Time to talk, so I can go.
Yeah, let's hear you, Chief.
So thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for always holding the ground. We'll always be here. Like I said, tomorrow we will have the guys from the CDC. Will have 1-2. See what they need to get back to us with the other guests from the CDC. So Ali Nyaha appear here on behalf of the ANC, so we are good. So our lineup for this week will have 1-2. We'll have the person Lorena talked about. We'll confront that. We'll confront that for Wednesday, and we're having Larry P on Thursday. That is a lineup. Let's continue to work on that. Other than that, the show was a very good show. The only thing I know is KOUNG and KOGAR are brothers. They will settle that their thing and everything. The only thing I know that is happening is they get a lot of people gossiping between them, which is wrong. So when they're ready, they will settle their stuff. Those people they're making money. All the money they get are our country money. Our taxes, even the same way we're sending in Labrador, that they're using to buy a car. They buy that bulletproof car for KOUNG, they buy a big car for KOGAR, all that BB car, and they ride in our place. That all money, so this will be accountable to us. So when we're talking to KOGAR and KOUNG, nobody should go, they take it serious. Yeah, we pay remittances to the country, so we have right to say anything to them. They are our leader. Matter of fact, I'm a member of Unity Party. I campaign here. I was part of campaign rallies and fundraiser here. I put behind their campaign. The KOGAR men I was here and the KOUNG. So nobody will tell me, I have to talk to them what not right. So they're ready, they will settle there. So other than that, we can do Uber here and stay survive. Like them tear apart. As an institution, we're looking for the news. So when the news comes, we'll run with it and Jim will run with it. So a year for KOGAR, you don't feel fun for all tie your face, year for KOUNG. 18 we hating KOUNG, tie your face and go will be here all the time. We don't care. They're not doing nothing for oil that will not hate them hard when they are leader for our country. So thank you very much. We'll continue to be here and speak our mind and what is affecting our people back home. Thank you. Lastly, I want to ask Siawete publicly, Siawete, how old were you when your father bought you the first car? Because you are an elite. Again, you're not small, but you are an elite. Say it on this show.
Don't respond to that, man.
But wow.
Don't respond to that, man.
No problem.
My
And
brother,
last,
I know. As he'll tell you.
and last Sunday,
They
guy,
say you know
Shadrach shaking
DK,
his
you
head.
know. Alfonso know. All that he talking, Alfonso know where come from.
What?
And I mean, after the show, that talk,
Yeah, that's June waiting for.
yeah, we have to talk tonight and get ready for tomorrow. Thank you, June. June, we want you to probably. No, that's Charity time. June, before Charity talk, confess to all what happened yesterday.
No, you can actually rush, man. I want to about you. We say you should wait. We got reconciliation, reintegration process in Uganda. They begin and they get the in some kind of problem. I know what.
You got malaria, your people
Go to the show now.
to you.
Let's wrap the show up. Let's wrap the show. We can tell that one in the
Go
back.
ahead.
Yeah, so okay, let's hear you 1 minute shortly.
Yeah, thank you, Junior.
Okay.
I mean, on our KOGAR, first day we want to, in this public manner, and thank God for saving his life. We live in Africa, there are a lot of things that happen. We from the Amen Church, we believe in God. And I mean, it is true God has saved on our KOGAR. You don't overlook those kind of things. Even in the Bible, they say you don't test the devil like that. What you do, you take precaution and pray. So I mean, it was a very good show. And one thing I learned from Honorable KOGAR, he's a selfless leader. Every time we reach out to him, he's open to appear. He's not a leader that create bureaucracy, and that he's a bold man, and that's why I want to be, even if I'm leading. Because when people know you for certain things, that's the value he got as a leader. He's not someone who scheme. I know. I'm not seeing him. I know him for a very long time, since 2011 till now. I think I know him for a little while. And what I see from our KOGAR is that there are there are things that are happening. Like one of the speakers said, people who go for reconciliation are people who put things out. I think he mean well for the country, because when you really look into a deliberation tonight, you get to understand that there are friction in the party, and there are friction too between, he's not really a very strong team, but he had to express what happened to him, because the election, he's a past immediate representative of the district. He needed to be accorded that, that respect at that point, but he felt somehow, downplay. But
Thank you, Siawete.
yeah, all will regulate as we move on. I mean, he did well to appear tonight with all of his schedule. Thank you very much.
Thank you. CEO, speak to us in 1 minute. After that, we go to Alfonso and then we end the show.
Alfonso, Shadrach already gone. So yeah, again, I just want to say thanks to everyone. Thanks to my own big brother for always being willing to join us and take his time to be on the show and promote our platform as well. Having a sitting senator to come on your show, newly established show, frequently is a plus for us. So I want to thank him for that. Thanks to all of you too, everyone. I mean, the host, Shadrach, everyone that keeps coming on here, taking your time, especially for those that are in Liberia, using their star links, even though the star links not working, coming on, going back up, but still making time to be on here for 2-3 hours every day. I want to say thanks to all of you. To our listening audience out there, this is for all of us. It's for Nima. It's for Liberia. We listening to everyone that listen to us here. We accept feedback that will help us grow this platform. We are looking for females to join us as panelists. We have one female, but we are still open to any female that will be willing to join us to make our platform look more representative of our culture and our country. So again, thanks to everyone. We look forward to a great show again tomorrow.
Thank you, CEO. Thank you so much. I just have to do this shortly. Mark Bloom, I beg you, speak to us in 1 minute. Let's leave.
Thank you. Again, want to say a very big thank you to the CEO and also to KOGAR being our guest tonight. All of you taking off your time while others are enjoying themselves. We are here to provide basic information to our people. Like I heard from Bobby and I heard from Shadrach saying where KOGAR is driving, I think Nima is heading for peace. Nima is not heading for peace. It probably, most of you are in the diaspora and other places and don't know why I'm voting in Nima. The DK said, if you got people that talk about sitting outside the vice president who lost the opportunity that was given to him by Senator Johnson and making himself now as a special aide to the vice president, saying the vice president should stay away from people from in your confidence, and then after 4 years they will come for them. Who you think you can suppress in Nima? Who you think? You did it, you suppress people when you were general for child status, and you cannot suppress anybody because you want to have a close position. But this is a man who said 2020 that the vice president was a contender. I mean, he was a pretender, he was not a contender when you were going to the election. Now he wouldn't have even getting 1,000 votes across Nima, but he was making himself like some kind of good person. And today, these are people who the audit report have been upholded because of their business, because their name appear in the audit report about financial mispractices and what they are done. And based on that, Manakome Abegono is holding on to Nima Kante's audit report. And these are the same people. I come in June. These are the same people who also sitting today in our county administration, and they are not working for the county, but they're taking money from the county cover and they paying them because they lost their job. Those who came from America and those who also yet have lost their job, they're taking money from them. But we just want to say to all of you and the vice president that if they feel that they will have other coercing some sons of Nima when you close to election to make them to be their people, it means Nima will continue to be there the way it is their administration. Howsoever they feel they want for Nima to go that way, they will be. But let them know that all of those who voted in Nima, there was no way that Unity Party got zero in any of the towns and villages are in Nima. They got vote everywhere, and those who voted are relatives to those who they are hating today. So no one will say there that people will eat on our head. We suffer for this country. We took arm for this country when there was oppression, when there was suppression. We could not give in to any of our friends in this country. We stood our ground. So if people feel that they can bring PRC government against us in return, we will resist it and we will go the way they want us to go. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Epanso, take us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
To stay. We are here to stay.
Thank you, Gian. Maya, beg you, please mute yourself. You know, it sometimes baffles me to see leaders who feel they are leaders of our country will be making some statement or will be making statement on media that I feel is not comfortable with us. Magluwan is not no exception of those leaders in our country that were very corrupt. So he shouldn't be here be making those kind of statement.
Do you have any evidence? No, Alfonso, I beg you.
Thank you. That's why I said bring the audit report out. Bring the audit report out. Don't call me. I beg go bring the audit report there. You can't keep the audit report there.
When you were talking, nobody talk.
No, I want to ask you, Alfonso.
Yeah, you can ask me now, but when you were talking, I didn't talk.
Okay, man, please hold on. Do you have any report?
We are demanding for the audit report.
Back. Shut up, please mute yourself. I mean,
please protect the speaker, yeah?
Yeah, Alfonso, you are
well accused, you know that?
I come see what you are coming. Alfonso, you are well protected, we'll give back your time. But this issue have reached our news desks. That the audit report in Nima, journalists are not talking about it because Manakaumi Gono has categorized all of the journalists, have cajoled them and put them on salary, so they don't speak against the issue. And the evidence is my friend and brother, a big brother to me in the media sector, going with the superintendent.
Are you asking me?
I will ask you the issue now. The audit report is not yet out. Do you have any evidence against Mark that he's corrupt? Anything of such without
Listen. You say the audit report is not yet out, and Mark said the audit report is out now, right? People mad about my taking all your clothes, man. So you will say audit report is not yet
No,
out.
Mark
Then
said,
Mark
no,
said,
listen.
no,
Also,
listen
Mark
now,
said,
listen. I
Mark,
listen
tell
to
me,
Mark. Please wait. I
Mark
listen to
said
Mark.
it is because of Dog Cooper, people like Dog Cooper, that the audit report is not yet out. The clip is there, Fanso. He said it is
Yeah,
because of people like
yeah.
Dog Cooper.
He said, call me up and hoine. Meaning it's out, it's in their hand now. He said, call me up and hoine. Meaning
So
they already given it.
we'll fact checking on the information. We're going to bring it to the public. We're going to bring it to our audience, and we'll discuss it on the show, Fanso.
When I say Mag Blue one and were corrupt, it does not mean maybe particularly Mag Blue one corrupt because they are administration. You know, they are administration because of the corruption and all that stuff. The people voted them out. So Mag Blue one right there in the country, they sat right there in the country on their regime. Let Mag Blue one on the show. Let look of one time call Mag Blue one on the show. Let Mag Blue one list out all of the projects they did within that years they spent
So
there
how many times
as
you want
county
our
inspector.
project listing to be out?
So
Our project listing have been out already on this very show.
We know that they
So
come.
Yes, I beg you now.
Mag Blue over there when Senator listen when Senator
I mean, we say let the audit
Johnson
report
was
come
alive.
out. You can't defend the audit report. Let the
Efanso, I
My
beg
brother.
you.
report come
What
out.
say you
Let the
about
audit
Senator
report come. We'll
KOGAR
discuss it.
Mark, I beg you, Mark, please.
No, I
Efanso, what say you about Senator
Senator KOGAR appearance was good. He delivered everything well. It was okay. But the new thing will just be talking between him and his brothers, his late brother, the vice president, for the both of them to amalgamate forces to see how we can see Nima moving forward. And like he said, he want to put all of the other leaders, including Mark Blue, when he said, and Ide Gonglo, were them together so they can join together and make Nima unity strong. I think it's the best way to go. I was just making comment on the way Mark Blue came. That's why. But it don't mean that what they call yeah. So my and myself will discuss that one later on.
I
Yeah.
understand.
But
I mean, your call want to show you for the
No,
audit report.
I'm not scared.
Thank you.
Dion is diverting me back. Dion is carrying me back. That's why. Yeah.
Thank you guys
So
for
I'm
being
not
here
scared.
tonight. It's been a wonderful one. Thank you to Radio Sandwich in San Nicola for relaying the show. Thank you to our team at BKS radio station in Wutu for also being there for us tonight. It's been a wonderful, wonderful one. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But we want the audit report out.